everybody, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who don't know, I'm Tina. Hi. Yeah, we're doing something different today. Yes, we're going to do a come cook with me, but we're doing a very simple cake recipe. Yes, my honey's birthday was last week or the week before. And I told him I would make him a cake, and it's now June 3rd, and I still haven't made his cake, so with Anthony's help, he had set me up. He got me some eggs, he got me the oil, he got me the water, he got me out the mixer. So all I have to do is just throw the stuff in the bowl, which is what we're going to do, yes. So I'm going to take a little nibble. Okay. Now I'm going to minimize my computer. There. So I'm going to bring you on down so you can watch the master at work. Yes. And I've been working on getting my table cleaned off. Yes. Now I did go and start putting stuff on my shelf, but I didn't do any kind of organization with it. So we will be doing the organization off cam or on camera. Yeah, I just, for the time being, I just threw the stuff in there to get it off the table, out of the way. And I still got a lot of stuff on the table, but that is what that video is going to be for. It's going to be to organize. Yes. So I'm not doing it. I offered to make him, 2 round cakes and make a double layered cake. But he didn't want that. He just wanted a regular cake. And so that's what I'm going to get him. That is what he's going to get. So I'm checking to see what I need to preheat the oven at. 350. Okay. Yeah, I was telling my son, I was like, let's be like those, fancy YouTubers that has everything already set out. It has the eggs ready and the water and the oil, everything's ready, and they just dump it in their containers like all fancy like. So that's what we're gonna do. We got 3 eggs and we're just gonna dump those on in. And then we got a cup of water, and then we have a cup of oil. Yeah. Now I'm going to get, that's one thing I forgot was a spatula. So I'm going to grab a spatula. I'm going to grab one of my purple ones. Just scrapey the sides. Ta-da! I got my purple one that my mom picked up for me, or my honey, I don't know. They both picked them up for me. Just moving my drink out of the way. I got a warm drink and I got a cold drink. So we're going to start this on low so we don't have a cloud. Just to get the stuff mixed up. Is not liking the sound I'm making with this thing. No, she isn't. I am right-handed, so I need to switch hands. There we go. I haven't made a cake in forever. And my son's been wanting a cake. I told him, I was like, well, we're going to have to wait until, Scott gets the first bite. Because it is for his birthday. He's like, oh yeah, I know, that's fine. So, I'm going to throw that in there carefully. And continue on with the mixing. Just need just a little bit longer. Okay, now I just want to make sure I got it blended on the bottoms. Make sure there's no mix that didn't get mixed in. And I think it is well mixed. So I'm just going to carefully kind of scrape it off the spatula. There. Yeah, I don't remove the mixing thingies until I've unplugged it, because I'm always afraid I'm like trying to pull it out and I end up, you know, breaking my finger because the thing accidentally turned out. So I'm just going to take this and drop these mixers in the sink. Yeah, that was me just dropping the thing down. Yes, it was. So I already got the cake pan. I'm using my new cake pan. And I already got it sprayed, as you can see. And so we're going to go ahead and pour the cake batter into the cake pan. Yes. This is a big bowl. So I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to try to hold it with my hand, because I'm a weakling. As you all know, I know I'm blocking the camera. I should have had it on my other side, because I am right-handed, so I need to use my right hand to scrape and my other hand to hold it. You gotta look out the bowl. Oh, I guess Miss Son went upstairs. Or he's in the bathroom, one of the two. So, getting a cramp in my hand. There we go. Get as much as I can out. Oh, you hear the little girl whining. She wants my attention. What do you want? I'm trying to put the cake in the pan. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my son was like, this cake pan is going to be too small. I was like, no, it's just, it just looks that way, but it's not going to be. I'm just rinsing my hands off real quick. I got cake batter on them. There. Now we're going to put the cake in the oven. It hasn't preheated completely, but that's fine. I hardly ever preheat the oven. So we're going to go ahead and put this baby in. Yes, we are. There. We'll see how my little silicone thingies work out. We'll see how they do. Let's see how long it has to cook. Because I will have to, you know, turn my phone off so I can set the timer. So let's see what it says. We got to bake on the following chart below. Oh, here it is. Okay. So 13 by 9, about 25 minutes. So we will come back soon when the cake is done and cooled, and we'll put the frosting on. Yes, we got some creamy milk chocolate frosting. So yeah, we'll come back when it's time to frost. So I'll see you then. Bye. Yep, we are back from doing the cake. And I took the cake out of the pan and it's been cooling. And oops, let's not drop it. So now it's time to frost it. I'm looking for my little, there it is, my little nipple thing. Okay. Yeah, I'm even having a hard time chewing a tiny little piece of cereal because I really need to get my teeth done. So I'm going to bring the on down so you can watch the magic which is frosting the cake. Yes, you're going to be upside down. And like I said, we're using the creamy milk chocolate for my honey's cake. Trying to get it open. There we go. He is going to be shocked that his cake is done. I'm just going to stir the frosting so it doesn't rip the cake up. Just giving it a little stir-oo. I got the hiccups. Okay, let's get some of this frosting going. Doesn't that look absolutely delish? I think that'll be enough. I think that'll be enough to frost it. And of course I grabbed one of my purple utensils. Yes. So we're just going to gently spread it out. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like it should have that song that goes, oh yeah. Just keep spreading. We might need to add a little bit more. Maybe. I wouldn't hurt just to add a little bit more frosting. Nobody goes back and eats it. So whatever doesn't go on the cake is just going to go in the garbage. So I'm trying not to make a mess. I'm getting around these corners. I'm not going to do the side of it. Nope. Now, I am no cake decorator by any means. No, I am not. I'm just going to spin this around. Oops. Okay. There's a lot of chocolate right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just keep saying, oh, yeah. You want to see a way to make a cake all decorated and look fancy? This is about the most decorated kind of cake I can do. And that's when you just go with your cake thingy and kind of just do swirlies to make it look pretty. Yep, this is about the extent of my cake decorating. You can also do this with a spoon. It just makes it look done nicely. You have to let me know down in the comments if you have, something special you do to make your cake look fancy. You have to let me know. You do something, similar to what I'm doing, where you just kind of wiggle the frosting just to give it a little swirly kind of look to make it look fancy. And there. Doesn't that look fancy? Yep, and there's I don't like frosting just like this. I like it on cake, yes, but I don't like it like this. But I will save this in case Anthony or if my honey wants to eat it. Now hold on, let me just throw away my garbage here. Yeah, my son did the dishes while I was waiting for the cake to cook and cool. But let me bring you back up. Yeah, let's do a thumbnail. Yeah, cake for my honey for his birthday. Yeah, we're about 2 weeks late, but better late than never, right? That is my motto. I'm going to put it right over here on the stove so that my honey will see it when he gets off work. Yes. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have a comment or a question, just leave them down below. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave it a little thumbs up? And if you haven't subscribed, you're going to see my little face. It'll be right here. Click on it if you would like to subscribe. But again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers. Bye.